Hello, and welcome back to another episode for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm always happy to play this game, and I think today, or at least in this episode, a lot is gonna happen, so let's just jump right into it. Alright, here we are, back at camp. I don't remember ending it here, but when I started the game it was here, so let's hope this isn't just previous save.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
More riddles from my resident jester.
I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute.
Absolute.
Felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
What? Okay, this is another time we're hearing the Absolute, which is, it appears to be something evil, maybe. Summon the worthiest among them. What? Let's just ask him.
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Literally doesn't help me at all. So, they'll help me because they're passionate for something that happened to them. What?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
I would like to talk about these hirelings.
Very well.
Sure, I mean, let's see what it does.
Impossible. Thy party is full.
Nobody has a exclamation point, so let's sleep. Oh, here we go. Okay, I see. So people will have things to say at night. Makes sense.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
You know, this could be our last night.
I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
Oh my gosh. Is she serious? Probe her thoughts using your shared connection? I'm sure that, you know, she has to come to us.
Disappointing. Perhaps something else will come to you before we part ways. Rest well.
Or maybe the romance isn't like that in depth. I don't know. I'm playing as if like the romance is in depth, so... Let's talk to everyone first, and then we'll see.
You know, I've been thinking.
I was thinking. Yeah, does it pay well?
Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
What, will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
I have many talents if you want to explore them. Oh my god. Like, I don't know how in-depth this, like, the romance is in this game. If you go for one person, are you now locked into that one person? Maybe different characters have different preferences, and some of them don't mind if you have more than one romantic interest.
A delicious thought, but...
But what? I'm joking, relax. A waste of time? I mean, let's just go for it.
The right moment.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I need to clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Not sus. Alright, let's go back to Shadowheart. Did I ruin it? Did I screw it over? Shadowheart, you want some fuck? Shoot. Okay. The dialogue option's gone. Okay, let's see if Lae'Zel, if I can rethink Lae'Zel's offer, because she offered herself to me tonight.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it.
Oh.
Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
You know, Lae'Zel, it's kind of poetic in a way. Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command.
Oh.
But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Well, Lae'Zel, I would like to rethink my your offer to me. I guess not. My social interactions are not going well.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Courage in danger's shadow. I love to see it. But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Alright, well, let's say the second option.
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next.
Exactly.
And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
And Gale doesn't have an exclamation point. Alright, let's get a full 40. What are you doing? Alright. Right, so we don't know if Shadowheart wants to be there for any interaction yet. Obviously, Lae'Zel wants to be there for the creche. We don't know anything about Astarion. Wyll said something about wanting to be there for Karlach or Karlaya? Karlach. And same thing with Gale. We don't know if he wants to be anywhere for a specific reason.
Tell me, Lae'Zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augustil will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
I do not trust this creche, and let me tell you why. When we spoke to Zaru, he said how his companions were slaughtered without a second thought. Why would these Gith help us? I could see them helping Lae'Zel because she's one of them, right? I am very suspicious, Lae'Zel. Ooh, this is totally climbable. I should probably learn how to do some crafting later. Dragon egg mushroom. Oh, I thought I just found a dragon egg. Alright, let's see what's up this ladder. Oh, look at this. Oh! My god, why is... Woo? Who?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
What? Okay, I think the second option.
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
No. Put me back. This reminds me of Meridia's beacon.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
There. Middle of somewhere.
This is so vampire-esque. The music, the scene, the setting.
Oh, greetings! It is I, the Count.
Nice decor. I'd probably make a joke. Let's compliment on this nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Is that like a Last Supper reference or something? What's that scene? What's that movie? Pan's Lullaby? Pan's Labyrinth? This totally reminds me of it. If we like touch one of those foods, what if he like turns into a monster? Let's play along for now and say the first option.
Call it a ninth sense.
Oh, a devil!
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I thought he was a vampire. Okay. Then again, it's like vampires aren't supposed to be like in this or be out in the sun. I don't care what you are. I care what you want. Actually, you should care what he wants because it's a devil, and because even if they give you a price, you'll never be able to pay it. What makes you think I need saving? Yeah.
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all. Like that.
I highly doubt that. I don't want to fully commit to saying no. And I don't want to fully commit to saying yes. So I think the second option.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg. Borrow and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
Oh my god, this voice actor. Can I have him instead of the narrator? And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Now that was very cool. Almost surreal. It almost felt like a dream. Because look, I'm back exactly where I was left. But even this devil has noticed these tadpoles aren't transforming us, which is very strange. You still hear the music? Yes. But why would a devil take interest in these tadpoles? Especially since we're not the only ones. Maybe he's visited everyone. Alright. But it's a very strange experience. Either way. Nice. Look at the weeping willow over there. Twisting vines. Is that supposed to be like the swamp? This reminds me, we have to catch Kaga talking to that strange figure. Or the strange person in the swamps by like some tree. Which I think it's the weeping willow. Alright, let's continue on the journey. So we have a bridge over here. And over here we have... Oh! We have these people. Oh, I remember these people. These people were in the early access.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I don't really want to use the worm's powers. Oh, let's ask first what happened before we try to help them.
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Let's just try to block him out, because I don't know if like this connection happening is an evil thing.
Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them.
Why?
She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? This is different from the early access, I think. I don't remember this now. I don't trust anyone who's the Absolute. Let's see if they can explain this Absolute to me.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
Astarion's mocking their blind faith, I guess. You're mistaken, I'm no true soul. What are they gonna say if I say this?
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother, now!
Am I sad I'm gonna kill these people? No. Oh my god. Nice. Alright.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Kill it! Oh my god.
Move of their own accord.
No!
There's something of value here. Something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Dang! The power is tempting, but should we accept it? Welcome the tadpole's influence. I think that's a bad... I'm not doing that. No way. I'm gonna resist the tadpole every chance I get. I do not want this tadpole influencing me. And I think we'll become... we'll be stronger for a short time with it. But in the end, I think we'll lose ourselves to the tadpole. So let's use my strength to see if I can resist it. Wow! I failed. Oh shoot, we can roll again.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
For now. I think we'll actually become stronger for it if we keep resisting. Oh, look at all the sausage he has. There we go.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Looking for weapon. The absolute.
The Absolute has a weapon. What can you tell me about the Absolute?
Do not fight her. Power. Such power. Crashed from the sky. Taken by infidels.
The ship.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Now that... Oh, another inspiration point. That's a lot of information. Alright, we have a cave here. And a coffin. A spoon? Oh, we have a rock.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Let's go up here first. Rogues more. Oh, these are just...
Zaithisk you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by Millar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
I don't trust this one bit.
Tell me, Lae'Zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head.
Oh, so to return home she needs to kill a Mind Flayer. Is that it? Let's grab some fish for camp. Blackguard hat, what's that? I'll take it.
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane,
Everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
Oh, a dog! Aww. Let's just do the first option. Peer at his collar.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Scratch. It's all right, Scratch. I'm not going to hurt you. Aw, puppy. You're all right.
With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
Oh, can we pet him? Please? Oh, look at him. Come on, Scratch, follow me.
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Okay, hold out your hand so we can follow your scent to camp. Oh my god, are we gonna get a dog? Oh jeez. Be doubly careful on your way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks. I thought dogs weren't allowed on Baldur's Gate.
Cats, though?
Postmaster General Danzo. Well, he is dead, face down. Not in a ditch, though. Alright, personal letter. It's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for M. Kerwin. Ha! Don't mind if I do. Alright, so we're gonna go to the graveyard. Look for M. Kerwin and dig up some money. So we're gonna take this. Let's take it all. What's over here? Oh, jeez. Look, there's blood. Lots of blood. Murgrass. Toll collector's key? Yes.
Key? Wonder what it opens.
I do. Yeah, what does it open? Bones? Oh! Karlach! She's one of the origin characters. Didn't Wyll? We should get Wyll to talk to her because he wanted to, right? Let's change the party. And Lae'Zel is a fighter and I'm a fighter as well, so... temporarily, I want to dismiss her.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Simp. Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Oh, why were the knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes. Speak.
Alright, wait for me in camp.
You believe you can survive without me?
For a little while.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped.
How did you come to be in the Blade of Frontiers? Alright, we'll ask these questions when we are ready to end the day.
That's the spirit.
Alright. Let's level him up. Speak with animals? Yes. And now we can speak to Scratch. Alright, let's go talk to Karlach.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Alright. Wyll?
Sharp as ever.
Let's see what Karlach has done. I don't know anything about Karlach.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Oh, look at that. It's like glowing. Oh man, she's such a cool character design. She greeted us nicely. Let's greet her nicely.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're
Her
lost in
heat.
visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Hold up. Why does Wyll care? But I totally believe that Karlach was a victim rather than a willing participant. I don't want to kill her, but he hasn't told us why, really. He either needs to explain it to us more or cool down, so I'm gonna say the first option.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Well, yeah, I mean, isn't Karlach just a tiefling?
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you?
That was easy.
I've been deceived.
By who?
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
Your admirer? Oh my god. That resolved quite well. I was expecting Wyll to keep up the fight, but... Okay, he's very reasonable. I'm your ticket to curing that tadpole.
Really now? First I catch a ride out of Avernus, then I stumble into a friend. Who's the goddess of luck again? I owe her a flower. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at.
Yes.
You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called Paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
So you want me to kill the people hunting you? Let's question her about it.
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I don't want her to kill the paladins. But let's ask, why should I do your dirty work?
Dirty work's the only kind I like. Gets even messier the more bodies you throw at it. Think of the potential.
I do not want to attack the paladins before talking to them. Can I talk to them? We'll see. So let's accept and never do it.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Okay. I don't understand how Zariel could send Paladins of Tyr. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to those paladins first before I decide to murder them.
Well, in it.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Or someone sent you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who. Yes, that means the same person who sent him on Karlach's tail sent the paladins. So let's ask.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you think.
Oh shit.
One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
What? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
That is so ominous. Alright, let's talk to these paladins. I'm a little distrustful of these paladins now. Why do they have a dead person in the back?
Here goes nothing.
Ever heard of a vampire called Cazador? Well,
doesn't ring a bell. Why?
He's patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
Alright.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
I think the light from my sword is giving off this effect, otherwise it wouldn't be like this. What happened to you?
The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
So they say Tyr sent them to hunt Karlach. Karlach says Zariel sent them. Let's see what you have to trade. Potion of mind reading. Ooh, I want it. We'll do the supply pack.
In Tyr's name.
I don't think Tyr sent you. I wonder if we speak to him, will they attack us? I'm gonna save here. Alright. I'm gonna speak with him, and if they attack, I'm gonna reset, just because I don't know if the crime system is in depth, so...
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Astarion's brute destroyed me.
You killed a pack of gnolls? How?
The pact. Power.
What pact? A pact? Which devil did you deal with?
Fallen. Lady Zarya.
What? Why would you sign a pact with the devil?
Power. Strength.
Who are you?
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten. Why?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Oh, would you look at that? Let's talk to Anders.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
I have an option to cut the act. Let's just play along with them for now.
A devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are Paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
You recognize the description. The burning tiefling you met by the river.
She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Religion? Yeah, I mean, I don't have high religion. I think I am gonna kill these quote-unquote Paladins of Tyr. I don't think they're actually Paladins of Tyr. I wish you and yours well, but I must be on my way.
I understand. But if you see the Fiend, be on your guard. She's dangerous.
I'll be back.
Let's get Karlach. How does he know about the Absolute? Who is the Absolute? Why does everyone know about the Absolute but us? Super sus. Alright, Karlach. If I hadn't spoken to that dead corpse, I probably wouldn't have assumed. Hey, Karlach. Okay, I'm pretty sure Wyll would want to be there. Let's get rid of Astarion.
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Wyll and Karlach. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Yeah, it probably would have been, but come on. I think it's better you stay at camp.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Alright. Karlach.
Soldier.
Oh. So how... Okay, we'll question her about these things at camp when we are ready to rest.
Aces.
I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
I would love to meet Gale's mother. Alright, Karlach.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love her character. These are no Paladins of Tyr.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Insight. Let's add the bonus.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Ooh.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh. The Sword of Justice? Oh, yes. Whoa. Where's the Sword of Justice? Here we go.
I should get these
Alright, let's go speak with the dead.
The corpse remains silent.
You're an impressive fighter, game. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
Okay, let's see what's inside here.
That corpse is riper than a Manaurus bog.
And we...
Wary.
Oh
This
shit.
place is trapped.
Alright, Gale, it's your time to shine.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Uh-oh. Carefully.
My. You better be careful not to trigger that thing. A trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Click. It clicked. Let's see.
Best get going. Something over there.
Something's over here. Okay, let's click it.
I'm way too big.
Alright, so we need to become a small person. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What's over here? Oh, just underneath the bridge? Okay. Can we go up this way? Ooh, what's over here? I want to place Wyll with Lae'Zel so I can get the crash.
Is at your calling.
Alright, we'll ask these questions later.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, She speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect. It is done.
Prowess in battle is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Jack, a technique known to few outside Kalir. Shall I teach you?
I'll pass, thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
Attention!
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Eager for battle.
Making me sweat.
Okay, here we go. I need salt of rogue's morsel and water suspension. Oh, okay. Rogue's morsel, where would that be? Oh, here it is. Oh, I need literally these okay, so keep an eye out for mushrooms. Got it.
My feet can carry me.
We're gonna take everything. Can I pick this? I can pick it up.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
No way. What's here? The second one.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Oh, we have so many. Why? Is there an ambush up ahead? I hear something. Okay.
Another step forward.
Let's walk slowly. Oh, look at that. Let's go here. Let's use Lae'Zel's range.
Smell that? Blood. This whole plain reeks of it.
That'll wake you up of a fine day, won't it?
I do not need a wakening. My senses are sharp as steel.
Whoa. Wait, now I can't pass. What the f- A backpack. Oh, who's here? Let's save. Wait, I should have probably changed from drow.
Who the hell's... Get over here and help! Ugh. If we don't deal with them gnolls, none of us are getting out of here alive.
Persuasion. Give me a 5? Oh, come on.
Fine. Money's useless to dead men. There. You are fairly bought and paid for. Let's take them.
And then I walk away. That'd be funny. Okay. Oh shit. And I'm actually gonna switch out Karlach because she has no health and I don't want to take a rest yet.
Who the hell's... Get over it! If we don't deal with them gnolls...
Anything?
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
Let's crack it open.
Nice. Critical success.
A weighty looking chest. Treasures might that be filled with?
Remove.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's crack it open and see.
Iron flask? A flask that holds friends and foes, likely to make the former the latter. Interesting.
Which way to the...
Let's speak with them.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What's inside the cargo?
Wizard shipments. Secrets. Dangerous.
Ooh, where?
Tavern. The interim hideout.
And how do I find the hideout?
Beneath tavern. Need password.
What's the password?
Little serpents. Long shadow.
Okay, who are you?
Rogan.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright, well, let's end the day here. So we'll go to camp, ask our companions for the questions, and get to know them all more.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, aren't you a luscious thing?
You flatterer.
Oops.
Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizorah. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Right, because he's a warlock.
We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizorah. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlach meets the criteria, pet.
Trust me on this.
Blast it all, Wyll. Why didn't you tell me about her?
He's the blade of frontiers. Devil's plaything just doesn't have the same ring.
Speaking of...
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Uh-oh.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back.
Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
All right, let's talk to Shadowheart.
Something's wrong. I feel... it hurts. Darkness, protect me.
Darkness, protect me. All right, what was all that about?
I don't know.
Ask her how she feels.
I'm fine. It's past whatever it was. And stop looking at me like that. I'm not sprouting tentacles just yet.
I mean, it says wisdom and not illithid, so maybe it's okay.
You sense her trying to understand what just happened. She silently begs her goddess for guidance. Shah.
You're a Shar worshipper, aren't you?
I should have been more discreet around you, clearly. Yes, you're right. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
Astarion, you're glowing. Well, we do have bigger problems. Let's do with the fourth one.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Well, I still don't like Shar worshippers, but... Saloon gang.
Gladly.
Wyll has to say.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizorah made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Well, yeah, you're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizorah who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizorah permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizorah, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Alright, so Karlach has something to say?
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
That's it. Alright, let's find out more about Karlach.
What can I do you for?
Do me? What? I'd like to hear how you ended up fighting in the Blood War.
Why not? Let me see if I can paint you a picture. The year, 10 Air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose.
I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. The two of them conspired to give me a little gift. Hear that? Ooh! Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
Ah, so the soul coins must be for her. Yeah, how in the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those Paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A Tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Oh, is he back at the camp? I wonder if they meant Damon, the Tiefling. Yeah, we met him before.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
You and Mizorah seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. She favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizorah envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizorah was delighted.
Do you think she'll keep coming for you? I can see why you're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Change the subject. Or do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Alright, change the subject. What do you know of the city Elturel falling into Avernus?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elturans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad.
In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Alright, what does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Alright, well, I think that's where we're gonna end today. So we found out a lot about the Absolute. Hopefully the next episode we'll visit Lae'Zel's creche and find out what happens. Although I'm pretty sure they're going to betray us. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.